Alright, Destined Ones, let's now look at my full boss fight with commentary for Yellowbrow. Again, this is just the second time that you face him. The first time felt easy enough. Note that I am going to slow this down ever so slightly because it'll help us pick up on moves. Also know you should watch all of my other Yellowbrow videos up to this point because I'm going to be referencing some things you might not otherwise understand. So right away, as I recommend, get your charged attack going. Be ready to be sprinting around, but you should be able to get an easy, full charged attack. And he's going to start the fight off by being a blabbermouth, so it should be no problem at all to do that nice chunk of damage to get going. And then you can see I got a nice vulnerability window, and we're about to see the shock heard around the world. We know because his staff's above his head and he's spinning. We know when we see that, we just want to like sort of roll towards his backside. We get another little vulnerability window. And in phase one, it's just easier to use Immobilize, it seemed like. But generally speaking, it has to be kind of a time where he's like downed. And I use my Wandering White there because I know I'm going to need it in the third round. But I know if I'm aggressive enough, I will earn another Wandering White in the third round, which is the third phase, which is super important. And just like that, we're out of phase one. All it took were really, what was that, 3 or 4 attack sequences from us, and we're already in phase one. I highly recommend, if you're able, take as much life as you can in phase one and phase two, because those are definitely the easier of the 3. The longer you're in phase 3, the more likely you're going to die. You can see right there that lightning strikes twice is almost always how he starts phase 2. As soon as that second one goes by you, I get my charge attack going and I get him. There's his stomps. There's usually 1 or 2. It's a perfect combo to use or a perfect chance to use your composure combo, where you can start a light attack combo, dodge, and then finish it. And so that was a mistake, right? It's phase 2. I tried to immobilize him in the middle of a move. It turned him right into gold. But we know what to do when he turns into gold. We know we can use charged attacks. We can use a Wandering White. And we also know Cloud Strike helps. We also know when we break him from his gold, there is a prime, beautiful, the best vulnerability window he has to offer. He goes down to 1 knee. We do our monkey brain strategy, where when we have vulnerabilities, we build focus with spinning staff and light attacks, and then we deploy our supersized charged attacks, focused enhanced attacks when we get a chance. And that was Resolute Counterflow and Skyfall Strike, which I didn't need to do there. I probably could have finished it, finished the combo, and then did a charged attack. But that's phase 2, and look at how little life he has. This is sort of when I knew this was going to be the one that I was going to get him. Just because I knew I'd get him when I took a ton of life in phase 1 and phase 2. And the mobilizing helps, and of course when you can break him from his gold and get that vulnerability when you're going to do a ton of damage. So we know there are 2 ways that he might start phase 3. And this is inner energy, at least I think that's what I call it. And as soon as we see that might be what he does, we want to either get our charge attack going instantly, or just run up to him and use our Wandering White. And we were able to get a second one. I think, yeah, I just tried to mobilize again and turn him to gold. Like, I'm not making this any easier on myself. Like, don't use Immobilize unless he is downed. Like, fully downed after you break him from being gold. That seems to be the only time that will work, but I still have a Cloud Strike left, which I used. I don't even think I used my transformation in this, honestly. But he's still gold, so I know now that I pretty much have to use a charged attack. But he's going into his energy balls now, and when we see this attack, we know we just want to get as far away from him as possible, and then get closer after his final attack. And there tends to be a lot of swipes, so just wait for that window. And so here I am, and here's the million strikes of lightning, which is just kind of sprint around, and while you're sprinting, get your charged attack going and lay it on thick. And that breaks him from the gold I put him in for my transformation. That starburst gets me every damn time. But this is the vulnerability window. This is what wins me the fight. So Immobilize hurts, but when you get him out of gold, it does give you really nice vulnerability windows. And I'm just doing light attack combo after light attack combo. He got me with that. That took a lot of I took a lot of damage there. But yeah, you can just see there's so many places where he's just kind of standing around and you can lay it on thick. His combos aren't brutally tough, and you got this. You absolutely got this. Let me know what else you're struggling with, what you're needing in the comments. As always, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and take care of yourself. Take care of each other, and I will see you next time.